Steve Rauschenberger, we haven't seen you for a while. You look a little different.
Yep, I'm wearing my COVID haircut. It's been quite a while since I've seen a barber. I'm just this far from a ponytail.
So, in the meantime, you've had some quiet time to think about what we've got moving ahead. Time is going by here, and it's not going to stop. November's coming, and the governor has this desire to change the Constitution. So it's so vague. We're all going to get this pamphlet in the mail, kind of explaining what is going to be on the ballot. So tell us what you see is the difference between the way things are now and the way things will be with going from the flat tax to the progressive tax.
Well, first of all, people should remember that the flat tax was a constitutional protection that was hotly debated and very controversial when they did the 1970 Constitution. Suburbanites, and in particular Republicans, are very concerned that the state government not have too much tax authority. So when they agreed grudgingly to permitting an income tax, they required that it be a single rate, that everybody across the state would pay part of the income tax and would participate in the tax, which would mean it would be hard to increase because you'd be affecting all the voters. So you couldn't pick or choose who you wanted to pay an increased tax. So the flat tax isn't there by mistake. It was there as a constitutional protection to protect the taxpayers, the families, the workers, the companies of the state of Illinois from the General Assembly getting too aggressive in its tax policy. So that's an important thing to remember. What the legislature and the governor have proposed is not an adjustment of the flat tax. They've proposed ripping out of the Constitution the flat tax protection. What they're leaving is the right to tax the income any way they want. There's no rates or limits or brackets in their constitutional amendment. All they're doing is removing the flat tax protection that was instituted in the 1970 Constitution. So you're surrendering a constitutional protection if you vote for the amendment. So it's important people know that.
How, at that time, was that the common way that all states did it, or was Illinois unique?
About half the states had graduated income taxes, and about half the states had flat taxes. Currently, it's close to half and half right now, and more states have been going from graduated back to flat taxes. I mean, the ideal tax is broad-based, low rate, and accepted and trusted by the taxpayers. Complicated taxes have very little tax compliance. People resent taxes that they don't trust or they don't believe in. Flat taxes are generally well accepted, and if they're simple, they're perceived as fair. So we have what some scholars would say an ideal flat tax system today in Illinois. There's just people that want more revenue out of that tax, and they think the way to get it is to go to progressive.